Hey there, welcome to my channel. This is not yet growth. You are not there yet, but you will be. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. Embrace lifelong learning and a growth mindset. About me, I've spent years living, studying, and working in both Eastern and Western cultures, gaining unique perspectives on life, work, and personal growth. With 2 doctorates and a career in the corporate world, I'm here to share what I've experienced. Based on real-life experiences, this channel shares practical tips and inspiration to help you thrive in academic life, build resilience, grow personally and professionally, and achieve financial well-being. In today's video, we're breaking down the one powerful rule, the law of compensation that quietly sabotages your productivity. Plus, you'll learn a 4-step system to manage your energy, stay focused, and finally get things done without burning out. Have you ever started the day with the best of intentions, only to look back and wonder where your time and energy went? You plan to tackle a project, clean the house, study for an exam, apply for that job, or stick to a new routine, but somehow the day slipped away. Instead of making progress, you opened your phone just for a minute, ate out of boredom or stress, watched a couple of episodes that turned into a full binge, said, "I'll do it tomorrow." Sound familiar? You're not lazy or unmotivated. You're human. And while it's easy to blame yourself, the truth is more complex and more hopeful. Because once you understand why this happens, you can finally break the pattern and feel like you're back in the driver's seat of your own life. The real problem isn't willpower or motivation. Let's clear something up. Motivation isn't magic. It's not some endless resource you can summon on command. Motivation is mood-based. It comes and goes. Willpower is finite. You only have so much each day. If you rely only on those 2 things, you'll keep running into burnout, guilt, and frustration. What you actually need is a strategy that aligns with how your brain really works. That's where energy management and the law of compensation come in. What is the law of compensation? The law of compensation in this context describes how your brain subconsciously balances discomfort or effort with immediate gratification. Here's what happens. You resist temptation. You make tough decisions. You power through discomfort. That all drains mental energy. Later, your brain looks for relief and often chooses something fast and easy, snacks, social media, or binge watching. The more effort you expend without recovery, the more likely you'll seek a reward, even one that derails your goals. These compensation behaviors feel good in the short term, but often leave you feeling worse later. And most of this happens without conscious awareness. That's why the cycle feels so hard to break. You don't even notice you're compensating. You just suddenly find yourself checked out, distracted, or off course. Let's explore a real-life example of this loop in action. The supermarket trap, where your energy quietly disappears. Imagine heading into a supermarket with a goal to buy just a few healthy items. You pass the bakery. The smell is amazing. You resist. You see a deal on ice cream. You hesitate but walk away. The candy aisle taunts you near the checkout. You ignore it. Success, right? Yes, but every time you resisted, you drained mental energy. By the time you get home, you feel tired. And that's when compensation kicks in. Suddenly, you're skipping your workout and eating chips while scrolling on your phone. This is the loop: effort, energy drain, reward seeking, procrastination. And it repeats until you change it intentionally. Why you keep falling into this trap? Your brain is wired for comfort and survival, not productivity. When you're mentally drained, it nudges you toward anything that feels safe, easy, or rewarding, regardless of whether it aligns with your goals. Even if you're deeply committed to growing, learning, or improving your life, you may still find yourself checking out the moment your mental battery drops. Why? Because your brain is trying to protect you from perceived stress. The mistake isn't in the effort, it's in how we recover from it. You don't need to push harder, you need to refuel better. The following 4 steps can help you build a more sustainable path to focus, consistency, and meaningful progress. Step 1. Awareness. Spot the energy drainers in your life. The first step toward breaking the cycle is awareness. Start by identifying what consistently wears down your energy, even if it seems harmless at first. Here are a few common energy drainers. Decision overload, constantly choosing what to eat, wear, or do next. Cluttered or noisy environments, chaos around you equals chaos inside. Temptations, easy access to snacks, social media, or entertainment. Task switching, jumping between emails, apps, chores, and conversations. Start a simple energy journal. At the end of each day, jot down when you felt drained and what was happening before that moment. You might be surprised how much energy you spend resisting rather than doing. Step 2. Control your environment to save mental energy. Your environment either supports your success or works against it. Think of it this way. A cluttered or temptation-filled environment silently forces you to use willpower. A well-designed environment makes good choices automatic. At home, keep snacks and distractions out of reach. Create clean, dedicated zones for work and rest. Mute notifications and put your phone in another room during focused time. When shopping, shop with a list and stick to it. Avoid aisles that tempt you into impulse buys. Don't shop when you're hungry. Use online delivery or pickup to skip the whole process. Work. Clear your desk. Use apps that block distractions during deep work. Keep a bottle of water and a healthy snack handy to avoid unnecessary trips. When you design your environment with intention, you preserve your energy for what truly matters. Step 3. Don't rely only on willpower. Here's the truth. Willpower is limited. It's not a moral weakness, it's a biological fact. Every time you resist a distraction, make a decision, or push through a task you don't enjoy, you're drawing from a mental battery. And just like your phone battery, it drains over time. To avoid burnout, use systems and routines that reduce decision-making. Try this. Set up a simple morning ritual. Wake up, drink water, stretch, check your to-do list. Prep meals in batches. Fewer daily choices equals more brain power for real goals. Lock distractions. Use website blockers and app timers. Automate routines. Same workout time each day, same sleep schedule, same work zone. When your day runs on habits, not decisions, you free up energy for progress, not just survival. Step 4. Replace bad rewards with healthy recovery. You should reward yourself. The key is choosing rewards that refresh you, not sabotage you. The typical reward loop looks like this. You work hard, get tired, scroll for 45 minutes, feel guilty, lose momentum. Let's build a smarter loop. You work hard, take a 10-minute walk, return refreshed, get more done. This isn't about deprivation. It's about conscious recovery that supports your energy instead of draining it further. Healthier reward ideas. Step outside and breathe fresh air. Take a short nap or stretch. Make a cup of tea and listen to music. Journal or do a simple doodle. Chat with a positive friend. You can also create a recovery menu, a list of short, nourishing things you enjoy. When your brain asks for relief, pick one that boosts you forward instead of dragging you back. Final thought. You're not lazy. You're probably just tired. If you keep falling into the same loop of procrastination, please remember. You're not weak. You're not broken. You're simply running on empty. You don't need to grind harder. You need to work smarter by managing your energy. Here's your new productivity path. Recognize what drains you. Design your environment wisely. Build low-effort systems. Replace burnout with healthy recovery. When you stop leaking energy, you start gaining momentum. And as you make small changes, you'll begin to experience something powerful, a sense of control, clarity, and calm that carries you forward. That's when productivity becomes sustainable, because it's aligned with how you actually live, not how you wish you could. What's draining your energy? Have you noticed a compensation loop in your life? What's one small shift you could make this week to feel more in control? Share in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you're looking for inspiration to lead a balanced, fulfilling, and progressive life, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That will help you thrive. See you in the next one.